Welcome to AI Traders Live, live market analysis using artificial intelligence to find high probability trades. In today's AI Traders Live episode, we'll be looking at the JSE South African stocks listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Here's a brief disclaimer. This is a software demonstration how to use artificial intelligence in your trading. Here's my contact details. You can follow me on Twitter and StockTwits as well as LinkedIn. Now, the four artificial intelligence trading strategies that we use are major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. Now, these four trading strategies cater for different type trading styles. From position trader, where the major market reversals and classic swing trades work out well, these trades can last from days to weeks to months. Volatility breakouts and quick 3-day moves, these are shorter term type trades, and they can last from a couple of days to a week or two. Quick 3-day move in particularly is a swing trade strategy where you're in on the day after the signal comes out and you're out on the third or fourth day depending on the profit potential. So the quick 3-day moves is a high frequency quick trading strategy. Now, the artificial intelligence engine has been developed by Nirvana Systems, has been developed over 25 years, and the Fulgent AI system uses genetic algorithms to find profitable patterns in any type market. And this Fulgent AI system sits on the Metastock platform, which has been providing award-winning charting analysis for over 30 years. So your partners in your artificial intelligence journey has got many, many years of experience. Now, the AI, just the tip of the iceberg explanation how the AI works is the AI explores 10 to the power of 200 different possible combinations of stock market indicators and market relationships using genetic algorithms. Now, you can imagine this is a job almost impossible for a human to do. Now, the AI identifies key indicators of price movement through the combination of hundreds of market factors, and it's measured over decades of historical data. So as long as you've got clean data when you train your AI strategy will work very well. Now, for example, the AI takes, let's say you've got all these technical indicators, MACD, RSI, stochastics at certain levels, at certain settings, and volumes and how the volume patterns are, moving average, divergence from each other and from the price, chart patterns, ranges, breakouts, support and resistance, indicator divergence with price, and all these type indicators of a particular stock versus the market and versus other factors and thousands more. So the AI takes all available technical indicators with all available settings, tests it, retests, eliminates the low probability trades, only focuses on the high probability trades, and the end result is you're stuck with a few really good artificial intelligence algorithms that generate high returns, high probability trades. So in essence, once again, that AI explores 10 to the power of 200 different possible combinations of market relationships. And you can see that's a job almost impossible for a human to do. So in essence, the AI is looking for complex patterns in very large amount of data where these relationships in the past have resulted in high probability, highly profitable trades. And that's how the four AI trading strategies have been developed, where the AI goes in, tests and retests, and then come up with high probability trades. And we're generally looking for something 65% plus in terms of accuracy. Let's go and jump straight into the Metastock platform, looking for the hottest new trade ideas as generated by artificial intelligence in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange shares. So I've got the Fulgent AI engine selected. You can see the Metastock database has got hundreds and hundreds of different type of optimized trading strategies, never mind the indicators. So you can see we use just one of them. And I've selected the JSE All Shares 140 index, 140 shares in that index. So there's, 140 is quite enough to use as a focus list for trading. And I've run the screen. Now the AI is busy. It's been running for 7.5 minutes. It's 120 shares so far, where it's applying and searching through the JSE shares, looking for those four AI trading strategies that's predictive in the past, high probability trades, and that's what the AI is now looking for. So I'll be back as soon as the screen's done. So yeah, the result is 57 trades where the AI is either in a long or in a short. Rejects mean normal filter rejection. There aren't any recent signals, or a trading stop has been reached, or a profit target's been reached for the AI. I sort the columns here by bars, tells you how old the trade is. So you can see there's quite a few fresh trades. There's one short EPP in a short, Emram Bats all in new longs, Naspat in a long. Process also in a long, Rainet also in a long, Amplats also in a long, and it was all a few days, a day to a few days old. So we're going to load a few of these to have a look and do some chart analysis on them. Just to give you some idea, it's the 104 strategy, a classic swing trade. The code there gives you an idea which AI it is. Now, in the testing period, this particular setup occurred 218 times, with a 70% accuracy, so 7 out of 10 trades roughly should be working out on this using the swing trade on the JSE stocks. So let's go and take a look at some of them on an individual basis. I'm going to load a few of the charts and then we'll analyze them in detail. So I've got a few of the names up. Let's go through them one by one. PanJ.J, the ticker. We've got a swing trade here, so you can see the swing trade is pretty quick moves, a couple of bars up. So the stop loss here is just below the 270 zone, and then your upside resistance targets, the first one there, that would be a profit target there for a swing trade of 354. So you're looking at to capture that move on this particular swing trade. So you can see there, you can see the last one also quick move. You can have a trading stop that you move up, so when the price action gets here, it could reach that old high there. So these old highs are the upside resistance level. So this swing trade should last for about a week or so. So keep an eye on that one. This is the stop loss down here, very wide stop loss. So the AI does optimize volatility, adjust the stop losses. So that's Pan African. Next one, well, I think that's what his name is, yeah. Attack Q, ATTIJ. Major market reversal, yeah. So there's this resistance zone at the top end of the chart, yeah, that's the upside resistance levels you're looking out for. So that would be the profit target for this major market reversal. This is a key support zone, yeah. These lows, yeah, so we're buying at the bottom end of a somewhat of a base, so to speak. So the AI indicates a major market reversal, so you'll have a day or two to get into this trade and then trade back up to the upper end of that trading range. So that would be the upside potential on this one. Amplats next. So you can see here the last swing trade, the last big swing trade worked out beautifully, captured that entire move there. And now we have a new swing trade, yeah, swing trade with the AI has not put the stop loss in yet, but your stop loss should be between 7 to 10% from this entry level, and then the old highs, yeah, that would be your upside resistance targets for this particular swing trade. So you're looking to capture this move from 142,227 up to 165,000. So that's kind of the move you're looking for in this one, Amplats. Let's see what the weekly one looks like. There's any interesting things on the weekly chart. That takes us a couple of seconds to load. So there's also a swing trade on the weekly one, which is interesting. So we'll stick with that one. And then also the 4-hour chart for more intraday will be into. There's a swing trade come through. On this one, you can see the stop loss is way down here. So you could possibly add the 4-hour day stop loss into the into your day trade. So there you go. So this 132 is a good stop loss, and the upside resistance targets would be the upside profit target and Amplats. Okay, so we covered that one. Rainet swing trade as well. You can see the stock's moving sideways in a trading range, so we're buying at the bottom end of a range. You can see this these old lows here. These are key support zones, and then the old highs, yeah, these are resistance levels. So that cluster of resistance. So this trade is going from this swing trade. You're buying close to support, and The profit taking zone will be around, for this particular swing trade, will be around that zone there between 29 and 29.5. So that's your kind of upside profit target for this particular swing trade. And a stop loss is way below here. 7 to 10% stop loss to the downside. You need to accommodate for the volatility. So Raynet, that's the swing trade that's on Raynet there. Covered that one. Amplats we've covered. Process. Interesting, here's a swing trade on this one. Very choppy trades here. You can see there's also a couple of those two swing trades there. You have to be quick for those. That one wouldn't have worked out. That swing trade worked out. That swing trade worked out. So some of them working out well. We now have a new swing trade. It's very choppy though. See lots of gaps. Not a particularly nice instrument to trade if you have too many gaps, whether it's up or down. So the current swing trade would be in around these levels here. That's the bottom end support zone here. That low there, your stop loss should be a little bit below that low there, as long as that's 7%. And then the upside potential would be the first level, would be that level there for a profit, 136. And then the second trade can last up until about that zone there. So that's the cluster of resistance now. Old support becomes new resistance. And we're now in a swing trade trading range. Bottom end of the support zone here. It's a stop loss, and the upside target is these old highs here on process. So keep an eye on that one and see how it goes. Done that one. Naspers, interesting enough, with all its problems. You can see swing trades worked out quite well. Yeah, but you had to be quick. The September one worked nice. November one worked nice. March got you out there. Swing trade there got stopped out. That swing trade got stopped out. So the whole correction recently, you had a few losses there. Swing trade there worked out. Now we have a new swing trade. I'm just kind of wondering where that stop loss would be. So, but you can keep it at 7 to 8% stop loss, trailing stop loss. Let's just see where this, if it loads on the weekly. So there's a swing trade on the weekly as well. So it would be interesting to see what the 4-hour one is showing. Now the AI is not trained for 4 hours. So we have a swing trade, and there's a 4-hour trading stop loss in here of 2 to 8. 2 to 8 zone is a 4-hour stop loss. So you can keep that in mind. And now we got this swing trade. So the upside profit target would be this old high. So expect Naspers to trade within that. That's the trading opportunity there. And then the next resistance level will be this cluster of old highs up here. So those are the upside targets. But I think we'll have an easy ride up to this 270. 27 zone, but I think it'll be a tough ride up to that zone there. But keep the swing trade on and just move your trailing stop loss. As the price keeps going higher, you move your trailing stop loss higher on that level. So that will be interesting. But keep an eye on Naspers. It'll be interesting to see if it's going to pull through. Capital and counties, swing trade there, trading range. You can see that swing trade worked out nicely. Now a new swing trade, you have a trailing stop loss here at 3050, and old high of this zone here. That will make a resistance target, so that would be the profit target for this swing trade. Stop loss in around 3050, and the upside profit target would be around 3650 and 38, that upside profit target zone. So it's a swing trade which can last for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months in this case. Yeah, you can see the choppy trade there. Next up, Telkom. It's also in a swing trade here. Had a major market reversal there, did test your metal. Look, it got very close to the trailing stop, but eventually hit the trailing stop to the upside on Telkom. And then we had a September swing trade here, worked out nice. A quick move to the downside. You see, it doesn't really help to short much in this market, because that is it's a very liquidity-driven market, so it makes shorting very difficult. So we have a swing trade on, and the AI is now put a stop loss in here at 34. If the line would come through, you can see there. And then the upside targets would be this zone there, this old high, which is a kind of support zone there that was broken. So the swing trade is a very wide stop loss with upside profit. First level of 40.27, and then this old level, these old highs, that level there coincides well with those resistance targets now, because these are upside resistance targets now. Previous support becomes resistance if it keeps going down. So Telkom's got a swing trade on, and a very wide stop loss here with upside profit targets there of 40.50 and 43.50 zone. So that's the upside targets on Telkom there. Let's go and check if we've done all of them. Emira's got a swing trade on it. You can see the last swing trade worked out quite well. You have to be patient. Stock's a slow mover, slow burner, so this is the bottom base support. So as long as it doesn't drop below that zone, it should be okay. And that's the upside resistance targets for the swing trade. So we could see a dip into that trading range just as it's testing that by that support level there. Let's get that line in there. Hold on a second. So that's going to be a trading range. Within that range, a 7% stop loss with upside profit target, this cluster of 10, and then this old high of 10.34 is the next upside target there. So you can see that's the kind of trading range in Emira. All right. I've added a few more names in the list. A few of these, Telk, Hammerson, Harmony, Implats, MTN, these are all 2 days, trading days into a trade. Stanbic, Barlow Worlds, 4 days into a trade there. So let's go and have a look at some of those. Harmony, let's go and check this one out. Swing trade to the upside. Let's look at the first resistance zone. Profit target zone would be that resistance level there, and that one there. The trailing stop loss, AI suggested trading stop loss is around this zone there. There we go. So that's the trailing stop is 36.19, and the upside profit target there would be 54.74. So that's the swing trade with these two upside resistance targets on Harmony. You can see there's a couple of swing trades. You have to be quick with the swing trades. Some work out, some don't. But like I say, it's a AI that's 70% accurate. 65-70% accurate. So 6 to 7 out of 10 trades will work out and some won't. Let's look at the next one. So we've covered Harmony, Implats. Let's maximize that one. Also, swing trade, very wide stop loss here. You can see there's a 15500, so a trailing stop there. And the upside targets for profit taking would be this cluster of support there. So we could look at the first one, that low there, that failed, that support level that failed. So these are the upside swing trade potential profit targets for this particular swing trade with a trailing stop of 15,398, and you can see the last swing trade here worked out beautifully. And the way you do the trade management, as soon as the trade's working out, you just add your trailing stop on the way out, and then it naturally would take you out of a trade on the top there if you were following the AI suggested swing trade, for example. So Implats, a nice little swing trade on in the making there. Let's go see then the other ones. MTN, let's go and have a look at that one. Volatility breakouts now, very interesting. This is at the top end of a chart. A bit worried when I look at something that's breaking out of that trading range at the top end of a chart, but we'll see if this one's going to pan out. Waiting for the weekly one to load. You can see this move, you captured most of this move in 2021, so it will be interesting to see. The old highs here would be the resistance zone for it there. So it is fighting old resistance. So if it breaks out of past this cluster of resistance, then it's probably going to try and get to that resistance zone there. So that would be the upside potential for this particular trade, is this move from these levels with a very wide stop loss to there. So let's just see this one on a daily. So it's volatility breakout with a very wide stop loss here of 11,388, and these upside potential targets there. So if we just zoom out, we can see where this upside potential profit target resistance zone comes from is this 2018 high. So keep that in mind when the trade gets to that level. So it'll grind its way back up to this level, break past those levels, and then you stay in a trade. But if resistance holds here, that cluster of resistance there would be the profit target to get out at. Okay. Next up, let's see if we've done all of the others. This one, Bats Group. There we go. And Woolies is next. Swing trade. So this is a very sideways moving chart pattern, really. We've got a swing trade on here. Upside potential would be these old highs here for for resistance with the support level there. So first stop would be this resistance zone, and then the next stop. So that's kind of the upside potential you're trying to trade with this particular swing trade on Bats. And that's the lot we've got. There's plenty more, but I think we've covered quite a lot of these. There's 57 stocks where the AI is either in a long or a short. It's mostly longs, and you can see here, let's go and look at some of the longer term ones. Pick a Pay, how's that one done over the time? You can see here, Pick a Pay swing trade's been in here for 60 days. Sometimes you have to be quite patient, and look how you've just moved your stop up. So still in a trade, but look how close it got to these old highs. So if you were in this particular trade 60 days ago, it was around about this area we would have taken profit off the table because it was fighting this old resistance level. So that one worked out well. You can see how you use the swing trade, major market reversal there, fantastic there. Swing trades here back in August, September, all working out very, very well. So these are the most recent candidates. If there's a 1 in the long column here, it tells he's in a long. If there's a 1 in the short column, it tells he's in a short position. But you can see plenty of trades as generated by artificial intelligence in the South African market. If any traders wants to get their hands on having your own artificial intelligence engine, go to metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. We've got a fantastic buy 3 months for the price of 1 deal on at the moment, and you can try it out and see if the artificial intelligence engine fits your trading style. metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. This is what the landing page looked like. We've got a 3 months for the price of 1 deal. Whether you're taking the artificial intelligence engine on a end of day basis, the side, or the real time, if you do high frequency intraday trading, we've got 2 options for the buy 3 months for the price of 1 deal on Metastock platform. And that brings us to the end of this edition of AI Traders Live, focusing on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange major listed shares. Join me next time for more artificial intelligence trading. Bye for now.